Hey, Bert. Can you hear me now, Bert? Hear me? See me? All that good stuff? Man. Not sure what's really happening, but let's give this one more shot. All right. Sammy Joe, see you, hear you. Thank goodness. Because I tell you what, that was some painful stuff. Whenever Jesse and I can't figure out what's going on, we got the problem. And for some reason, it kicked in another. It was almost like it was a bot came in and locked it up, but it wasn't. It was obviously probably something I touched. That's just what I do. So we'll just wait till a couple more people come in, and then I'll go over what I started saying a long time ago. So just say hello to Sammy and Bert, and Rebecca and Tiny Tim and Tiffany. My goodness. Hello, hello, hello. We're starting to build up a few people here. And I know that everybody should be in once I see Miss Ann here. When Miss Ann's here, we're good to go. Hi, Pam. Welcome, welcome. I do want to apologize for the issues that I had earlier. And now that we got it all back going, after I'll go in and delete it all. But anyways, yeah, what I had planned today was something that, I woke up and something was telling me, no, you got to talk about some other issues today. And I said, I can do that. It's been a long time since we've went on a rant. And who comes on half an hour before than Miss Ann, starting to talk about exactly what I was going to talk about. So that pretty much just solidified that some people needed to hear that today. And, I don't know, it's the time of year. Normally the summertime, with all your body ailments, it tends to subside a little bit, or at least mine does. Here, Canada, the wintertime, I don't move outside the house unless I have to, because it constricts all the muscles. So to see Miss Ann come on and talk about, exactly what I was going to talk about, yeah, kind of made me go, okay then. But hey, Cora, and hey, Grammy, Sandra, hopefully everything's going well with your family and yourself, keeping you high on my prayer list. Just know you're not alone. You can reach out to so many people, and we're only one click away. So, and that's Miss Ann was saying about her pain and whatever else. And Up here, it's 2 years to get into a program. Unfortunately, it didn't work for me. And I don't want to discourage Miss Ann, but whenever they're finding out that these shots are short term, it does. Now, questions to ask. The one that they were injecting me with was actually putting me in more pain than before I started. So don't be scared. Our government in Canada is trying to take away these pain shots, saying that there's not a benefit. Well, I beg to differ, but I know some people that can only move because of these shots. So even if it's short term, to a chronic person like myself and many others, 15 minutes pain-free seems like an eternity. So don't be scared to ask questions. Hey, Jerry. And, it's these injections they were giving me before I had my 2 surgeries. They tried one in the front, and then they had to go through the back. I'm just north of Ottawa, Sammy. So whenever I talk about all my surgeries, they were all done in Ottawa. But it's just amazing the different pain things or pain control. The experimental side of things, like Jerry just had a procedure done with his knee. The only way that he got it done was because, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jerry, but it was due to the VA. The VA helped him out and was able to give him these shots that are going to allow him to rehab and be a lot less pain-free. Hey, Maria, how are you? You live in Nova Scotia. That's God's country. My wife's from New Brunswick. Love the East Coast. We just about moved down to Miramichi to semi-retire. But our lovely government won't let me move because I have no doctor in Nova Scotia. So, in turn, they wouldn't allow us to move to. Yes, I know you're in the Big M. I know where you are, Tiffany, and I won't tell them what part of New Brunswick that is of the human body. Debbie's from Campbellton, so about 4 hours from you, maybe possibly 5, depending on which way you go. But yeah, it was done because of the VA, because this, not experimental, but this treatment, these shots that Jerry had were astronomical amount of money. And, thank God the doctors allowed him, he was the only one out of his people that had it done. So, good on you, Jerry, that you were able to do that. I just saw one of my buddies just demolished his ankle. he just showed on Facebook his final bill for reconstruction was just shy of $86,000. That's just crazy to me. And you have Garden State Gardener's son Joey. His surgery was over $2 million. Wow. So yes, great lunch. So yes, just know that I just wanted to start off with, just know that if you have chronic pain for some reason right now, everybody is in a flare-up. My wife's got fibro. I've got, all my issues, but it just seems like everybody that's got any sort of ailment. Lisa's first knee operation was 120. Good God. Now I can see why I say that, obviously, I won't use her name, but she said that she can't afford to have the surgery or whatever. It just blows me away, and I just can't figure out. Anyways, let's not get on that. I don't want to go down that political rabbit hole. But again, everybody says, "Oh, I wish Canada, your healthcare is free." No, it's not. No, it's not. We're paying $10 a liter for diesel. You guys are paying $3. Trust me, we pay for what we get. Actually, we pay a lot more. But again, I don't want to go down that political rabbit hole. Just to get to talk to a pain management professional here in Canada's national capital is anywhere from 23 to 25 months. So right around the 2 years. And you live in constant pain for that long. It's just, hey, Ryan, we can finally see you, brother. So that worked. It took me to make you a mod so you can be seen on the channel. Anyways, at least that's fixed now. But just know that, there's a community of, hey, Matt, there's a community of people that are just like yourself. Reach out, because even talking does help. And especially whenever you're fellowshipping with somebody that knows kind of what you're going through. Obviously, each person's pain's different. They manage it different. Some people can handle more than others. But I just wanted to just say, you're not alone. I do have a wrath of, I'm missing 3 parts of my spine. They had to, from C1 to T2, they had to cut the back of my spine off. So your spine's like this here, they cut right off the whole back. Just, and they had to remove 3 parts of it that they couldn't put back, just simply for the fact that my spinal cord needed somewhere to bulge. So if I was to ever get struck in that area, lights out. But that's why you'll see me if, especially at the meetup, I kept my back to the bush where everybody was in front of me because one person didn't really understand and jumped onto the back of me. And that threw me into a flare-up for the weekend. They did not know, right? But Sister Winnie, hey, how are you? So, yeah, I'm just saying, if anybody ever needs anything to chat about, my email's on my About page. Goodness sakes, I'm at least live, at least twice a week. Possibly looking at giving up Saturday night. Just for the fact that we went Saturday night because there was only Daz, Jesse and I, and Eddie. There was only 4 of us. Now everybody's doing Saturday night. So I'm going to go to another night. And I'm going to go into prime time this time. I will never give up this time slot. I've had it for 3 years. And I think I've missed 3 shows. Jesse has covered for me a few times. But yeah, definitely. Definitely this one will always go. But I'm contemplating going prime time on a certain night. I haven't figured that one out yet because I got to weigh the whole possibilities. Just simply for the fact that if I go live, I'm going to take time away from the family. Sarah, goodness sakes, girl. When are you ever live? Glad to see you, Sarah. All around Sarah. Voice of an angel, guys. If somebody can put up her link, 100%, you need to go visit her while she's... Thanks, Jesse. Absolutely, girl. I've been looking, and actually I sent you an email, and I just noticed yesterday it didn't go. It's in my outbox. So I just wanted to touch base and let you know that I'm around, but you're with your new schedule and you've been sick, and I just want to let you know that you ever need anything, you let us know. And guys, go watch her shorts. She's been picking her trees. And Mr. Jesse can vouch for the fruits that came off of her trees. But anyways, Jess, come on up. That's all I wanted to go over today was, there's an amazing community out there that if you need to chat, people are willing to listen and not judge.
Sitting back here doing this.
There he is.
I had to turn my camera. Can you hear me? Scott, can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me?
What?
I had to turn my camera off because I didn't want you or anybody else seeing me having to work.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have put you up right away just so people can understand your daily struggles.
I didn't want anybody to see that I had to do some work for Lisa. You hold that against me. Hey, Sammy,
Well,
just remember,
I know, Sammy. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sammy Joe.
And yeah, all my memberships are going to are just a gift from God that are going towards paying off my little puppy's vet bill, or what we like to say, our $7 million dog.
Well, I gotta say hello to Daz.
Oh, absolutely.
How you doing? Because what is it about? Oh, I don't know, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning over there where he's at.
Daz, I think, is 13 hours for me, so it should be about 2 a.m. Daz time.
And he did, yeah, and he stayed up just to watch your live. What does that say, Scott?
You know what? I know he's lying because, okay, there, it's 3 a.m. I know he's lying because he's like me. He's nocturnal.
Oh, yeah.
You have a nap,
sleep,
and then you're up for hours. You have a nap, you're
3
up for hours.
It's like 3 hours only.
Yeah. Oh, I've never seen. I thought my sleep habits were bad. That man takes a cake. Uh-oh. Speaking of strange people across the sea. Hey, Paul.
There's my honey bun.
Honey bun. Yeah.
But yeah, no. So
more like a Twinkie, not a honey bun.
There's that too. Yes.
And then you got
Jesse
Paul from PSV Odyssey. How you doing, Paul?
I was just about to say, g'day, Paul.
Yep.
And just an update for everybody. Hank's doing fine. He's annoying as ever now.
He's being a dog,
and he's always going to have bowel issues. Obviously, they can't take 70% of your bowel and not have bowel issues. So, but
thank you, Dad. Yeah, I had put out a video yesterday. It was a kind of a lazy drive downtown Houston. So I've never seen the city of Houston, the downtown area. I was driving around waiting on my son. So I said, hey, let me videotape this. And I drove around. So if you're interested in something like that, I do a little commentary in there and then enjoy the ride. So check it out.
Daz, you gotta save all your nickels, buddy, and come on the cruise in Alaska.
How'd you know I was shirt today, Scott?
I just I just threw on a shirt today, and now we're twinsies.
Well, I knew it was Procrastination Thursday, so I could have wear my cruise shirt just in case he happens to make mention of the cruise.
Oh.
Did they try turning it off and back on again?
Hi, Debbie.
No, that's Mackenzie.
Oh, it's Mackenzie.
Yeah, Debbie's a good wife. She's at work.
So am I. As you can see, I'm putting.
Hello.
Hey,
Lisa's
Mackenzie.
in the back.
Come on.
Lisa's back here in the shipping. She's in the shipping department. She's hard at work.
Hello. I'm reading memes about the submarine.
Oh, something that they still can't find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't find it. Yeah.
No, it's the last thing I saw. They think that it's possibly fell under the Titanic.
Oh wow.
Someone said that they thought it was like stuck in the middle or something like that.
Yeah, like they have a feeling that it's somewhere stuck either in a hole or underneath the Titanic.
Well, what about underneath an iceberg? It could be.
Could be. Just give me a sec.
Well, they couldn't find
Oh.
the oxygen.
Yep.
Today.
So anyway, yeah. So we have 794 days to the cruise. So folks, if you haven't already checked out our Facebook page, there's a lot of communications on there about the cruise.
Jerry put the curse.
He said the curse, but it's the cruise. Yeah, he's a little bit loopy right now because he's under medication. So you know what happens when you get under medication? You start saying things, doing things, and writing things that are kind of loopy. But it's not a curse. And Jerry's not trying to curse the cruise. He just had a typo.
Oh yes, Jerry's on his he's on his bed, but he still knows how many days we are to the cruise.
Oh yeah, he's got, well, so if you do decide to go on the cruise and you do book your passage on our cruise, you can set up an NCL account, and NCL gives you all the information you need about every port to call, everything about the ship, every level. I mean, every deck, every level gives you all the information about what's on that level, all the rooms. You can look at every size room,
Love you.
and
Love
it
you, hon.
gives you all your information, your financial information as to how much you paid, what you owe, all that kind of stuff is all tracked on this NCL account that you would create. And he has that account open. We all do, and it tells you exactly how many days you have. And there's sale date, and there's a date that you have to have your money paid up. So the trip has to be paid for by April 24th, I think, or 25th of 2025.
25th.
25th of April 2025, and then we sail on August 24th. So 24th to the 31st, and it's going to be an awesome cruise. I guarantee you. We've been to Alaska one time on the Princess, the Love Boat. La, da, da,
Yeah,
da,
it
da.
was such a love boat that the week after.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, no, don't say nothing.
Um,
There was a story of something that happened that occurred on the same boat that we were on the next week,
The week after.
but I don't want to discuss that right now.
oh, is that the one that it went? Blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
Cool. So there's a couple people that said they're booked.
Yeah, we waited on confirmation from our booking agent, which is, let me take that off. So he's got right here, Terry's Volto 954-514-4244, and he will get you lined up, signed up, and ready to get cruised up. So
Yep. So I just got an update here from them, and 3 people told me they're booked up that aren't on this list. So
what is
we're sitting about the 28 right now. So we have
Moved it.
Oh, you
I
moved it,
it
okay.
already.
Sorry,
we have
Dad.
about 3 openings before we do the draw. So if anybody's thinking about it, get booked in soon. But that's all I'm going to say, because I wasn't really going to even talk about the cruise today. So
No, Jackie, we don't have a price on that yet, because there's going to be your normal price that anybody off the street would pay. Then there's going to be the NCL price that NCL passengers would pay. And then there's the group price that NCL has that we may be getting to use the group price. So I couldn't tell you, and I don't even want to guess. But we're hoping it's going to be a substantial savings by going as a group, as opposed to going either by yourself from the cruise ship or even by yourself off the street. So
yeah.
And I don't want to send any false hopes or expectations. So we're not going to give a price until we have it official on writing that this is what the price is going to be for that cruise. I mean, for that excursion. But let me tell you, we went on the short one. We didn't go on the long one. We went on the short one. And even the short one was outstanding, beautiful. I mean, I didn't know Alaska was as beautiful as it is. And to see all the routes, everything that the pioneers had to do to get that train to go where it went, it's just amazing. And you think that picture behind Scott is beautiful? Wait till you're driving on it, on a train right next to those mountains and cliffs and gorges and valleys and waterfalls and rivers and creeks, and it's breathtaking. I mean, a camera or a photo doesn't even do it justice.
Yeah.
I've been there. I was there. I could touch the mountain, and it just doesn't do it justice. You have to see it with your own 2 eyes. A video or a picture doesn't do justice.
So Jackie, the pricing is all on the Facebook page. And yes, there is 5X in both the shirts and the hoodies.
Yeah.
Now,
and this is a 4X, and it's big.
Yeah, I was going to say this is 4X, so and it's massive.
It's big. I mean, I could probably go with a 3X, but all my other shirts, and this is excellent
I
cotton.
could probably almost fit into a 2X.
It's not a clingy either. It's not a clingy cotton. It's a very breathable cotton, almost like a Hanes, if you will, or need I say, fruit of the loom.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Haynes and Gillen are made in roughly the same area, made the same. It's just this is the thickest shirt, but it accepts the transfer the best. That's why we went with these shirts.
And if you look, I've already washed this thing probably about 3 or 4 times, and not a single speck of anything coming off. Not to say that it won't, because it probably will. Any transfer that you put on shirt eventually is going to start to wear off because of how many times you wash it, or if you're rubbing it a lot, or if you. So this has got such a thick coating. If you bend it on the actual deal, eventually it's going to get a crack because you're bending it on that transfer there. But right now it's holding up perfect. I mean, like I said, 4 or 5 washes already, and it's still holding up good.
To tell you the truth, does these guys cover your airfare too? So
Yeah,
a friend of mine, I'm going to be right open and honest. Friend of mine just got off Carnival last week. Him and his wife paid $4,000. That's only for the balcony. He had to pay his airfare on top of that. So whenever we say that you're saving $2,500 to $3,000, and right now they had to wear jackets. There's still a foot of snow up on the ports. Like, it's definitely the time to book is now.
So we went in June when we went on our last Alaska cruise. We went in this month about this
Okay.
time. And it was chilly out on the deck, and we were on the Princess. We weren't on the NCL, so Princess didn't have the enclosed glass area where you could go and be. I mean, they had a small piece, but they didn't have like NCL has a complete domed, if you will, roof where you can see all the mountains and everything, and you're inside an air conditioned or a heated environment.
Yeah.
If you went out there, you better have a jacket on. This was in June, so August should be a little warmer. But I'm telling you, when we go through Glacier Bay, glaciers don't live in the heat. So just to tell you, it's going to be chilly, especially at night. So, Speaking of that, we do offer hoodies as well. So we got the T-shirts and the hoodies if you want to buy a hoodie for the trip, or if you just want to buy a hoodie and don't go on the trip. It doesn't matter. You can do that too.
Well, and that's a lot of people have contacted me. Can we buy a shirt? I'm like, absolutely. Whatever we make off the shirts, which is next to nil. That's why we're charging such a low price. I dare anybody to find this quality of shirt for the price that we're selling it. They're actually the shirts are made in the US, they're printed in Canada, and then they're going to be shipped back out of the US. So it's totally within the two countries. That's a huge thing for me because I find a lot of the shirts that come from overseas don't fit North American size. And but the hoodies and shirts, I forget how much the hoodies are. I think they were 40.
Well, let me pull it up and I'll
Jesse, I think the big ones, obviously we have to pay extra for the 4X, 5X. It's just because we're being charged more. But I think they're still under $50 shipped. So again, you can't even get Bonfire to do that. Not for the style. Not for the style. There we go.
So there's the shirts.
Those are the colors we're going to be offering them. There's 5, maybe one other color. We have to wait and see if there's any left. And that'll be a teal. There you go.
These are the shirt prices and the hat prices to buy a hat. But the shirt prices are small to extra large for $24.99 or 2X to 5X, $29. Hoodies are $44.99 and 2X to 5X are $49, which is still lower than if you go buy one of these hoodies like on Amazon. They're going to be $56 every day, all day long, at least. So,
yeah. And there's the colors right there.
oh, and I forgot to tell you, and you're not, and that's not paying tax. With this one, the tax and shipping is already included. So this is a shirt and the tax and the shipping included.
Yeah.
So, and they're in US dollars.
I think it works out that we're making $1 a shirt, and that's just going to go into the giveaways.
Correct. It's going back into the cruise.
Because all the giveaways are coming out of our pockets. But we wouldn't, we've asked everybody to come with us. So it's just what we're doing.
So if you're interested in one, you can email Scott at ramblingwiththebrums@gmail.com or myself. One of us will get you on the list. We are putting together our package list because when we order these in bulk. They're not like Bonfire where you can go on a page and say, I want to order a shirt, and then you get it 3 or 4 weeks later. It's because we're working with an individual who's given us a great deal, and we want to order in bulk.
It's 40 to 50 shirts minimum.
Correct. So
is what we've committed to.
And if you're interested, you can pay through using PayPal, Zelle, or e-transfer if you're in Canada. And then here's what we need. Here's the information that we need. If you do send us an email requesting a shirt or hoodie, this is the information. And all this is on the Cruising Alaska 25 Facebook page. So if you're not already a member of that page, we encourage you to join. Even if you're not going to go, if you just want to know what's going on, you may decide later on, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go. Well, now you've already been following what's going on, and you've heard all the news, and you've heard Scott and I talk about it 1,000,001 times. We don't want anybody going on that cruise saying, well, I didn't know that. If I'd have known I could get a shirt, I would have bought. You know what I mean? So.
And folks, I had to answer 2 more emails this week. Don't fret about your airfare. That's not something that we even think about for 2 years. Okay? Airfare comes out 60 days before we sail. So what Jesse and I are going over right now is like Saturday was Jesse's set up Amazon page Solvay for the things that make cruising easier. You don't need it, but if you can afford it, then it's easier. I'm just getting questions that are a way down the road. I promise you, we will give you lots of time. But right now, I just don't want to overload Terry, Lori, Jesse, and I on questions that really don't even pertain to the trip yet for another 1.5 to 2 years.
Yeah, so Scott, if I may expand a little bit about the
absolutely, please do.
Yeah, so on Scott and mine but in our description of all our recent videos, like the recent 2-3 videos, we've added a list of items that we have on our Amazon, and we can't use we can use it verbally, but we can't in writing on our Amazon storefront, basically our Amazon page. So if it's related to the cruise, we have created a list of things that we thought, well, maybe these would be something you'd be interested in having, and why. The thing is we have started an Amazon affiliate page. So if you're going to find it or you're going to buy it, you can buy it off of Amazon. But if you use one of our links, Scott and I will get a small commission. It's not much, but it doesn't affect the price that you pay. It doesn't increase at all. It's just you're paying the same price, only we get a commission because you went through one of our pages. We're being totally transparent. I've always wanted to start an affiliate page, and so I've done that. And the stuff for the cruise is on our page. Scott, even you probably don't even know this, but I've also created a new page. So all the stuff's in our description, and I'll show you that right now. This is my description of my video. If you click down here, you can see there's a Lazy Days Ahead Amazon page. And then down below, you have all the items that we put on our Amazon page or from our Amazon page. And you can click on any one of those links, open it up. And if you purchase it, we will get a commission. But I've also created right up here at the top, the affiliate page, the Amazon directly to my Lazy Days Ahead Amazon page. And it has categories like tech and hardware, home goods, sustainability, cruise in Alaska 25, and then auto. But so if you click on this right here, all the items that we have listed on our description are right here with a photo, the price at that time that you're looking at it. Okay, because it could change. Remember, Amazon changes daily. They go up, they go down. So these are all the items, and these are merely suggestions. We're not saying you have to buy this exact one, but they're suggestions. So if you go to any one of my categories here, tech and hardware, you can see these are the things that I've purchased, and the only thing I'm going to put on there is things that I know are going to be good. I've tested out, checked the reviews, and all that kind of stuff, or works for us.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to show that you can get to our page really easy from our descriptions. And Scott, I'll go over this other stuff with you later.
Yeah. I was actually playing around with it last night. Yeah, last night. So I have not set mine up yet, but I did find out that we can do that now. Before you needed like 5 or 10,000, but now you can actually set it up yourself.
Well, so this is a way of creating an Amazon page if you're not an influencer. If you're an Amazon influencer and you get the invite, like for example, Miss Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse, she received a note from Amazon saying, "We want you, since you're an influencer, we want you to have a page." Well, that is all set up by Amazon. If you want to do that, then they'll set you up. But if you're not an influencer, if you don't have more than 10,000 subscribers, you have to do it this way. So you have to create it yourself, and you can't even use the word Amazon storefront. They won't let you use the word Amazon storefront, but you can use Amazon page or Amazon items or Amazon anything, but you can't use Amazon storefront.
Yeah.
So, but it's another way to get to those products that we like, we use, or we recommend, and it also gives you the same price, and then Amazon kicks us back a little commission, and we're talking pennies. We're not talking like you buy something for $100 and I get 10. No, it's like maybe $1. But it'll all go back into the channel. So I just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah, and that's it. Like all of mine, it's all gonna go to the giveaway.
It'll all go, if it's cruise related, it'll go for the cruise.
Yeah, and like I'm what we're doing is Jesse and I are ordering stuff for the 30 giveaway. So, anything that we make it's all going to be oh man.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm trying to. Sorry, I'm multitasking, guys, on Procrastination Thursday. Oh dear. I have to order something for my mother-in-law, but I have a $25 credit with Amazon, but it's forcing me to use it on my mother-in-law instead of me.
No, so it's not forcing. So I have the same thing. You can change that. You can.
It's a courtesy credit. There's nothing I can do. It's got to be on that unless I order something for myself first.
Okay. But
it sucks.
So we had something we sent back. It was something that was $145. We sent it back. So
okay.
I asked for Amazon gift card as opposed to reimbursement. So when I went in to order something, it automatically takes from your gift card first, unless you tell it, no, I want it to come from a card, not from my gift card, from a credit card. And so you can tell it if it's a gift card. Now, I don't know about this one you're talking about, but if it's an Amazon gift card, you can elect not to take it from the gift card.
It's called a courtesy credit. So I complained about they shipped us something that was broken. So I complained. I'm like, I just opened it and it shattered. And so like they gave me a $25 credit plus reimbursed me for the purchase.
So full price plus a courtesy credit or bonus.
Courtesy credit. Okay. So they just put that onto my account, and then I have to use that on my next purchase. Which
yes. Ours is a gift card. Ours wasn't a courtesy credit. It was a gift card.
Thank you, Ed. There, I've totally removed her off. Thank you.
What's crazy is Amazon used to have a 7-day return policy where if the price went down, if you ordered something for $250, which Lisa did, and the price when I received it, the day I received it, I looked at the price. It was 140. It went from 250 to like 145 in less than a week. So we contacted Amazon and said, hey, we'd like to get the price difference because it's 145. So, well, we can't do that. You have to send it back in order to get the credit. So we send it back, and then now I can purchase the same thing, the exact same one at 145 instead of 250. So they gave me the credit for the 250, and then I was able to buy it for 145. But it's like, really, it doesn't make any sense. So she had to print a label, put it on the box, and send it take it to UPS and send it back.
So
doesn't make sense.
What really upset me is I ordered a new handle for the front door because the kids just slammed the front door, and it's a $4,000 door. But again, they didn't pay for it, so it don't matter to them. But they keep slamming the door, and it's bent the handle. So I ordered a brushed nickel, and Debbie's like, "Oh, I'd prefer black." So I went in and canceled the order and reordered the black. Both of them showed up at the house. So I went to return it because I had canceled it. They want to charge me a $25 restocking fee.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't think so. I canceled it before it even shipped.
yeah.
Oh, man. there's our new land. G'day, Devin. Devin, you and Paul should come on our cruise with us, brother. That would be a blast.
Yeah, so Paul was asking, is Lee, so Lee is, for him, is spelled Leigh. Lee, not Lee. Lee is my middle name, Jesse Lee Laos. But yeah, it's Leigh. Just in case you didn't know, Paul. I'm not saying that you knew. And you
see, whenever you I thought it was Leah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. If you look at whenever Lee does his thing beside his name, it's Lee in brackets. So,
well,
that's why, because I was always using the larger Lee, and well, actually, hang on, I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
It's pronounced Lee, but it's spelled Leigh.
It's spelled Leigh.
Yeah, it is.
I know. Trust me.
Yeah.
She may not always be right, but she's never wrong.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
She's just like my wife.
Oh, always right?
Absolutely, always right. I'm always wrong. Don't worry, Miss Lisa. If you get mad at me, hit Jesse.
No, I'll get an ice cream later.
That's so wrong. So wrong. I mean, it's wrong. many languages. I'm telling you, wrong in so many languages.
Hey, it wasn't even my idea. Hey, Randy, glad you're back, brother. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to find out from these people that say they're booked, because they're telling me one thing, but yet I just got an up-to-date list from Terry.
Did you see
Like
Drew
it's-
and Lindsay on that list? I haven't looked at my email. I haven't
Yes.
looked at the list. So they are on there. Good. Okay.
But Mike and Terry aren't.
Well, they probably haven't made the phone call yet. I mean, they could
Oh,
say
I thought Terry said she had, though.
well,
They have, but they may be waiting.
Now-
she may have been. They may have been pushed off onto the other girl.
It should still all be under here, though.
Well, if she updated it.
Well, yeah, there's that too. Oh, there's a new person. Okay.
Randy says, I'm on some list, but not that one.
Yeah, no, yours is for a pretty white jacket in a lovely padded room, Randy.
Randy, you are talking about Scott, right? You're not talking about me. You're talking about Scott.
Oh no, he's talking about you.
No,
Actually, he'd probably be talking about both of us.
no, he would not push over a vet.
Randy, you know what? My wife will protect me to the end, because I'm worth more to her alive than dead.
Well, you know, some people may go ahead and take a loss.
Yeah, not my wife. She likes me too much.
Hey, we got Miss Doubtfire's in the house. Sir Gray.
Well,
how you doing?
Well, diddly do. We got to send her a link to have her come up.
I can do that.
And Paul, as far as I know, he's coming to get you in the chum bucket.
I'm coming to take you away. Aha, hee hee, ho ho.
Oh, she can't. Sir Grace said to say hello. I'm listening in. Baby is sleeping.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's okay. It's a thought to counsel, Glenda.
Absolutely.
And Sir Grace, hello to you as well.
Absolutely, Sir Grace. Hopefully you're shining up your cane for the finish line. So I have booked. Glenda, I got to get in touch with you sometime and just get chit-chatting. I'm thinking we book like an hour and then get all our races in, because we can fit 10 people per race.
You think an hour is going to be long enough?
Well, what I'm thinking is an hour, we'll do we'll do the main thing and then the heats, and then we'll book it for another 20 minutes to do the finals.
Yeah, because I think it's going to be at least.
And I will get little trophies, and yeah. Oh, he's polished it. That a boy. I knew we could count on you, Sir Grace.
Actually, my Phil would be worse off. I'm her taxi driver. Hey, Paul, don't feel bad. I drive Miss Lazy around all the time.
She's gonna warp another 2x4 over the back of your head.
I'm driving Miss Lazy. Well, she didn't like to be called Daisy, so I'm going to call her Miss Lazy. She's Miss Lazy days ahead. Jesse's girl.
Jesse's girl.
She is. Say something in the chat, Lisa.
She's busy. You're overworking her.
Well, you know what? She wanted.
Oh, he's putting a nice glow on his cane.
Remember, it was for better or worse, sickness and health. You know the deal. It's like Biden says, you know the deal. You know the deal.
I'm
You-
going to send you this list because I don't know if it was set up right. Who you set up the other day?
Drew and Lindsay should be on there. That's the only one I set up.
Well, and that's why I'm just going to send you. It's
Okay.
not under both. It's under one name.
It's under Lindsay.
It's going to be under Lindsay.
Yep. Okay. As long as you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's under Lindsay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So see, Jesse's girl at Lazy Days Ahead. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Yeah. Crazy. But Paul, I don't know how you can afford to drive anywhere over there.
I know. What's their well, I don't know if he uses diesel or
Oh, I don't even know what their diesel would be over there. Their gas is like double what ours is, and ours is double what yours is.
Wow.
Because whenever I was at the meetup, whenever I filled up JB's truck, it was $2.99 a gallon.
Well, that might be why a lot of UKP folks ride bikes. They just because they can't afford the diesel or the regular gas.
Well, and they have those little putt cars there too, eh?
But I know if you go like to Amsterdam, that's all them people ride all their bikes. I mean, they got bikes, mountains of bikes.
Yeah.
And that was back when I went in the 80s. No telling what it's like now.
Yeah. Well, it's even here, like in the cities and whatever. That's all people do are ride bikes.
Well, not here. We have bike paths, but you hardly ever see bikes on them.
Wow.
It's some kind of an event, like some kind of a race or something. I hardly ever see bikes on. You know why, Scott? Because it's so freaking hot here. By the time you left your house and went to your place of work, you'd be drenched. The humidity is that bad. You're drenched by the time you got to work.
Yeah.
So the only people that are using bikes are the people that are off.
Yeah.
And
no, Paul, we're right now. I just put gas in my truck. It was $1.40 a liter.
So you multiply what 4.8 or 4.3 or something like that.
Well, it's 3.86. So you just use 4 times
whatever the liter is.
Yeah. A liter times 4.
That's right. It's too dang hot here. Yep.
It's been up and down here. Like at night, it's going into the 50s. Actually, the other night it was down into the 40s. Like my garden, I don't know. The only thing that's thriving in my garden right now is one zucchini plant. My onions are going crazy. And the cucumbers are starting to go up. Oh, that's not okay then, Paul. You're a lot closer to us than I thought. Well, no, because I don't know what the conversion is, because a pound is worth more than the US dollar. So I can't think that far today.
Don't want to.
We rode BMX bikes every day. Yeah, we did too, Devin. Yeah. Amen. That's all we ever drank out of was a garden hose. We never went in the house.
There's Fisherman 506, Lee.
So now, Lee, is that on the water, or is that just in your cars? Because again, that's unheard of. You guys being that close to us, you're normally 20-25 cents more a liter than what we are.
About $9 a gallon is what Paul's saying. Well, Paul, I can guarantee you won't see me in my RV up there. Nope, not going to happen. Wouldn't be prudent. Nope.
See, our diesel prices have gone right down. We're down to about $1.54. So you times 4. It was up over $10, so it's way down now. Okay, that's your cars. Okay, I was gonna say that's really low for marine diesel. Our gas here in Nova Scotia is 150.1. Well, that's where Fisherman 506 is as well, Sammy.
55. That's a lot for diesel or for even gasoline.
$1.34? That's cheap. That's God, I can't remember seeing diesel at 130. That's how long it's been.
That's still $5.36 a gallon. Wait,
Yeah.
that's if it was American. See, so if it's 130 Canadian, that's going to be probably
About
right
a
at
buck American.
$1 US, maybe $1.05 US.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be about $1.07.
$1.07
roughly.
US, yeah.
So you're about 430.
About 4, yeah. Well,
So like I say, that's cheap for up here. And I know it's disgusting to say that, but
428.
so upstate New York, all the way down to I think Syracuse, they come to Toronto, Canada, to pick up their fuel, and they're selling it at $3 a gallon in the U.S., but yet it's $8 up here. Explain that to me. It's the exact same truck. One turns to go towards Ottawa. One goes down over Johnstown into the U.S., filled up from the same hose, same refinery. You know, that's how much tax is on. You're almost tripling the price, or you're well doubling the price.
You know what's funny?
Tax.
Here in Houston, depending on what part of Houston you're in, the price differs. So, for example, it might be $3.17 for diesel here where I live in my neighborhood, but if I go to Clear Lake, it's $3.75 or $3.65. Why?
Okay.
They're more affluent. The people have a little bit more money, so the richer the neighborhood, the higher the gas price.
Yeah.
It's funny how it works that way, but so yeah, we're paying anywhere from $3.07 to $3.75, anything in between.
Well,
for diesel,
between Sparkle Socks and Uncle Joe, and with this carbon crap, it's pushing out fishermen like Lee. Like, you know, I don't know the volume Lee does, but I think he'd be small to medium. One ship or one boat business. The carbon tax is killing them.
Yeah,
you know,
that's just another way for them to get money. There was a congressman asking one of the carbon officials, one of the people that are trying to get the country to go green, said, okay, if the United States gave $50 trillion to do zero carbon, and by 2050, zero carbon, $50 trillion. He asked, how much would the ozone or the temperature drop if we did that?
Nothing.
Well, it had to be more than just us. Oh, okay. So you're saying if we did go zero, it would not drop the temperature hardly at all?
No.
Well, yeah. So it's just a way for the government to get more money. That's all it is.
They've already proven it.
I don't believe it.
Like, they're pushing these green cars, Teslas.
Right.
They're such.
I'm not saying we shouldn't do some alternatives. alternatives are great, but you should not mandate everybody do the same thing.
Well,
just like
I'm sorry, but Tesla is such a disaster to the environment.
Right.
That now the old hybrid cars that would turn off your motor while you were traveling and go off of an electric motor, they were good because they were the lead acid batteries. You can recycle all that.
and you had the option of
That's
going
right.
petrol or going electric.
But Teslas, if you're in a fire, the first thing that happens is that board shuts down. You can't get out of your car. Number
Correct.
2, it burns clear. Number 3, as a small municipality, it's going to cost us thousands of dollars to put out these because the cars have to be submerged in water for 1 week to stop it from burning.
Not to mention the fire retardant that you have to purchase that goes out of date.
Every 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to repurchase it just to keep it fresh. It's crazy.
And that, I'm sorry, but that retardant is a disaster on the environment. And we're just throwing it in the dump after 6 months.
What's sad is Toyota does have a good hybrid. The thing is, that is the number one. The Toyota Prius is the number one vehicle that the catalytic converters are being stolen from because of the platinum content.
Yeah.
The Toyota hybrid Prius. And then the Toyota Tundra, what I had, took me 3 months to get a new catalytic converter for my truck.
Yeah, that was stupid.
3 months because of the supply chain issue. This happened during the pandemic.
Yeah.
We went out on a Friday night and parked, and somebody took it took them like maybe 20 seconds. Zip, and it was gone.
For my birthday.
It was on
You
her
were
birthday.
actually just about to come up here at that point.
Correct.
You were within weeks of coming up here before that happened.
So
Now I saw Devin. You said you're coming to upstate New York?
no. We were going up to Canada.
No. Devin just said that he's going to upstate. If you're going to upstate New York, you need to let me know, sir. I'm not that far away. We need to have a beverage or dinner or something.
And he says, I'll be in upstate. I guess that's New York.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, depending on whereabouts, because upstate New York is
Well,
pretty much from Syracuse, but
where's the Vineyard Farmhouse? He's in New York as well.
who, sorry?
The Vineyard Farmhouse. Brian.
Brian is about 4 hours from me.
But I mean, New York, where is he in relation to upstate New York? Is he down south, north, east, west?
He'd be what you would call northern upstate New York.
Okay. Well, he's up near.
He wouldn't be that far. He wouldn't be that far from Lila.
Yeah. So there's a lot of folks you can visit up there. Well, what's his name? What's his channel name? I can't remember channel name now. Old Man King, Peter. Peter just moved from there. He's down in Arkansas now.
Yeah.
He was in-
So Peter wasn't that far from Mark, and Mark is about 2 hours from Lila. So, and Lila would be 5 hours from me, roughly. She's on the other side of the lake.
Yeah,
from
so
where I am.
It's the Saratoga Springs, wherever that's at.
It's not that far, I don't think. Just give me a sec.
It says I go up there once a year in Niagara Falls area.
Yeah, so he'd be about 8 hours from where I am.
Yeah, so it's near the border then.
So he'd be really close to Tuberchat. Because,
And Brampton Gardens up there too.
yeah, she'd be about an hour and a half from there, yeah. Well, yeah, Albany, well, then you're nowhere near. Albany, New York is just over here. you're talking two different areas. You're talking almost Michigan, and you're talking almost Quebec City. Let me look and see. I love, because Albany, New York, I'd just run the 81 to 90 and then run the 90 straight through to Albany. Now, I could cut through on the 17, but depending on where you were.
So here you go, Scott. I'll put it up for you. I don't know if I can make it any bigger, but
Oh dear. I can't focus on that.
how's that? That better? So Albany is east.
Okay, so you're not that.
Right here. You can see my mouse. I know it's small, but it's going around in circles.
Yep.
And then
So I am
where's the fall?
where it says Ogdensburg. That's where I cross.
Yeah, right here. So
That's where I cross all the time. That's where my PO box is. So he's under 200 miles from me.
So where is Trooper Chad? Isn't he near Toronto?
Tuber Chad is Niagara Falls.
Oh, he's in Niagara Falls. Now. He's over here near. Okay.
Well, he's just outside of Niagara Falls, but yeah.
Yeah. See, so where else, folks, are you going to get a state history lesson? but on Skype,
From a Canadian.
rambling with the Brums. Yeah, Canadian.
Well, from a Canadian who does, who's been over pretty much all of the U.S.
Yeah, and then Garden State Gardener Joe is down there in New Jersey.
Oh, Joe and I are like less than 7 hours away from each other.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what we want to do is one weekend I'll go down there, we'll watch a football game, and then him and Joey and Julie will come up here for the next weekend, and we'll watch a professional football game up here.
I don't think Joe likes football.
Yeah. Joe's like me. Footballs run through our veins.
Yeah, he does. He's ate up with it. But that's okay. I mean, that makes him happy, and that's all that matters, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they fly into Albany and they drive 45 minutes to our cabin. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's under 5 hours from where I am.
Scott does more work these days on Procrastination Thursday than he used to. LOL. Well, we got a lot more going on. We got the cruise going on.
Really, I'm not working, though. I'm only talking.
No, he's talking about working your.
Well, hey, that's always been on Procrastination Thursday. The Ramblers got to ramble.
Talking about working your, you know what?
Well, it's funny. I'm just editing. Well, I'm trying to edit my sponsorship video. Well, I started rambling about this thing and I went on for 38 minutes. Now try to get that down into a friggin' video.
Yeah, or less.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm cutting that thing. Anyways, we'll get it done. Oh, Paul, you procrastinate 7 days a week, my friend.
Paul, just pull out the Hungry Man and put it in the microwave, okay? Be done with it. You know, Swanson, was it Swanson? Swanson, Hungry Man?
Swanson's one of them, yeah.
Yeah, Swanson or whichever one brand it is. Just go pull out the Hungry Man with your Salisbury steak, mashed taters, and carrots or green beans, and stick it in the microwave, and you'll be done with it.
True story.
Yeah, eat it or go hungry.
Yep. And now I did want to say, I do believe. I had a new member today, but I believe.
Hey, Virginia,
Miss.
how you doing? Virginia Alexander saying hello, Miss Lisa.
Hi, Virginia.
She's saying hi to Jesse's girl.
Oh, Sammy. All right. Well, if you got to start splitting wood, hopefully it's cooler down there. Uh-oh, there's trouble.
Okay, we can stop.
Well, that'll answer my question right there, because if Sammy's splitting wood and Tony just said it's 90 degrees, so now I know why you procrastinated so long, Sammy. Good job.
So Sammy's in Nova Scotia, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Sammy's in Nova Scotia, and I guess it's really hot there as well.
Yeah.
So, welcome in, Tony and Joni.
Absolutely. Hey, guys. We're just about we're up to about 28 people now.
28
So we're real close to that 30 mark.
28 cabins and a little over 60 people. So we're looking good. And I don't know if did you mention this? I don't remember you mentioning about the giveaway for the folks that do sign up.
I just quickly touched on it, but go ahead.
No, we were just putting together a giveaway for the cruise folks that have signed up. If they happen to be on the books, okay, when I say on the books means you put your down payment and you're ready to go. If you're on the books, we're going to have a drawing at 30 rooms, because that's our goal, was to get 30 rooms. We're going to have a major drawing. We get some major prizes, and we're talking like major prizes that are going to be cruise related, and may even include some onboard items. So if you haven't signed up and you want to be included in that 30 room giveaway, and the reason I say that, because that was our initial goal. So we're giving away some good prizes. Now we may have another one at 50 and maybe 100, but it's not going to be probably like this one here. They'll just be normal, everyday giveaways.
Yeah.
And it might even include some of that used sticker stuff, but we're trying to get people to join and get on the list so that they all have a chance to win. Says, what's that? I can give you what now? I can give you some of our special foam bags. Now, to get one of those, all you gotta do is order Miss Lisa's jam, and you'll get one with every order.
And Dave, no, I'm gonna just somehow I want to stay away from a sub trip in the Atlantic right now.
Oh, I don't blame you.
No. God rest their souls, but I don't know what they'd be thinking. Just doing our best. Howdy. How are you?
Shirley, right? Hey, Shirley, how
I
you
believe
doing?
so.
Yeah, she's just doing our best. Hey, I tell you what, doing this moderating puts a lot of names in your head, and it's just like, oh goodness, that the ones that really get me too are the ones that are called grandma. If you got grandma, granny,
Yep.
My granny's garden, Renaissance grandma. Remembering the names is just like, oh my God, I can't even remember the name Mural. That graffiti on the wall. They call it.
I was going to say, what are you trying to say? A lady's name, or are you talking?
No. So if you watched my video, you'd know what I was talking about, because I was showing a mural in downtown Houston, and I couldn't get the word out. I couldn't say what it had. So I said, you know what I'm talking about, painting on the wall, graffiti. Because is it mural? But see, Paul, it says it's not Muriel, it's mural. M-U-R-A-L, mural.
That's right.
But every time
you said it right. Now don't confuse yourself. You said it right.
Every time I see it, I say, look, they got a mural on their wall. It's not a mural, it's a mural. I just call it graffiti.
That's it, Tony. That's it.
Call it graffiti.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, Tony? They do figure that they're either stuck in the Titanic or under the Titanic.
So, Scott, can you refresh my memory? How do we put somebody in timeout in this thing?
For Tony, just take a mallet, just like whack-a-mole, but it's a whack-a-Tony.
No, I would probably time out Jerry from Butler Family Farm before I timed out Tony, because he had to go
I
off.
was gonna say that, but
He had to go off and get a knee surgery done right in the middle of the summer, and now all the work gets put on Susan. She's out there slaving. She's putting all the work and feeding all the goats and the animals and baling
Jesse,
hay.
it don't matter. Susan does all the work in the wintertime too.
That's true, but I mean, at least he
When
was
have
out
you
there.
ever seen Jerry do the work on the camera?
At least he was out there holding the camera while she was doing the work. The only thing she doesn't like to do is drive that tractor.
Yeah,
Because she doesn't
but
think that.
see, he's even got you fooled. It's his son holding the camera, not him.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, okay. He had to go and get certain. Then you know what's going to happen next? He's going to say, "Well, that went so well. I think I'm going to do my right knee. I'll be out for another 6 months." I think Susan will be ready to hang him up by then.
Oh, well, the other night I was on his live, and his son or Susan wouldn't answer his phone. So that I just said to him, that goes to show that they're sick and tired of you.
No, there's well, he's just going to call and tell me to do something else. I'm going to finish what I'm doing now. I can call him later. and he's back there on the bed going like this.
Yeah,
Man, I wish I had.
We told him all that he needs is a little bell.
Wish I had a slice of toast with Miss Lisa's jam. Just to show you folks, not everything is huge, big in Texas. See, coffee cup. It's little bitty.
That's a shot. That's a
It's
shot.
shot of.
It's
What is it? It's for the shot of Texas
Canada.
espresso.
You're too great.
Oh, we need to stop talking about Jerry because we don't want him to feel the love.
Well, did you just see what happened? We both went offline. So I see what Jerry's doing now. He's got the button to push us to go offline.
He's sabotaging us.
We're back now, but yeah, I know he is. Oh, come on now, Bert. No.
That's Canadian national.
Look, Bert, I'm telling you, those are. Now there's a Canadian shot glass.
You don't want to see my Texas shot glass. I pull that out. You go, what?
Yeah, it's probably something about that size.
A little bit bigger.
What, did you hear him? Come here. Come on. Come say hi. Hank, where's Jess?
Now my dog
Come
got
here.
it.
Come here. Come see.
Hank's not a little bitty anymore. You can't just throw him on your lap like you used to.
Oh no, he's a little on the bigger side now.
Okay. And he's not wearing that stupid ring around his neck.
No, he can lick his parts now. He's all happy.
But you know why dogs lick themselves, Scott?
Because they can.
Because they can. That's right.
He's doing good, Glenda. He's a good boy.
Yeah, see, he was falling asleep. Good thing we woke him up. Yeah, that's why he got on his phone and started calling us Susan. Where you at? Are you in the back 40? Are you on the front 40? Where you at?
Exactly.
I need a hamburger or I need a sandwich.
Yeah. I need a sandwich.
Yeah. Speaking of sandwich, I'm waiting on Tony and Jerry from Butler Family Farm to do their video.
I know, eh?
I know, right? The cone of shame. That's right. They have one that looks like a donut. It goes all the way around the dog's neck, and it's a donut, and it's like a cushion, donut, but it's pretty thick and pretty strong. It's not real soft, but at least when they're laying down on that donut. They're not laying on that cone. And it works well for my mother-in-law's dog when he had surgery or had something done. They put that thing on there and it bumps, but it's soft. It doesn't. It worked really well.
It was inflatable. And it had
Yeah, I know. Me too. Me too, Glenda.
Yep. Scott and I, we both got to lose 50 pounds for the cruise, if not more.
Well, it's only to help others because I'm still wearing my Speedo. It doesn't matter which way.
Well,
more power to you, Scott.
all right. So this is going to be Scott on the cruise.
Oh, I better start working on the hair.
He's going to be wearing his mankini. Yeah. So Glenda, on
I can be bought.
Wait a minute. Mike and Terry I'm talking to Glenda now, told you that they want you to put it in there. Just put the hashtag MT Homestead Sandwich Challenge, and then make sure you put the tag it in your description or in your title, and you can anybody can put a sandwich video out. They're looking for as many as they can, and then if you do, challenge somebody like Scott. Butler says he's doing his sandwich video. Remember, put MT Homestead Sandwich Challenge on your title or right after title. And if you want to tag them, make sure you tag them in the description. That's at mthomestead.com. No, MC Homestead.
Yeah.
Trust me, Scott. It does.
Yeah.
You wear it.
It doesn't matter which way I put it on, Tony.
They really don't, because he's going to have a towel around it anyway. He'll be walking out there with a towel.
Either that or I'm going to be single.
You heard it here,
Yep.
folks. That's right.
Yep.
We're going to have
Miss Ann's starting a new group.
Support group. Yep.
Hey, Jesse and I have to fit into our bikinis too.
Well, let me tell you, you're going to Alaska, you ain't going to want to be in no bikini. I'll guarantee that right now, folks.
Well, maybe not you, but the rest of the people from the rest of the world, it's going to be summer weather.
Well, okay.
You guys are going to have jackets on. The rest of us are going to have shorts and T-shirts on.
Oh, whatever, Scott. You're always in a hoodie.
Yeah. I'll probably have my hoodie on.
We were in Louisiana. It was 50 degrees. We were all in shorts, and Scott was up front, and his wife, he was like there huddled up, freezing in his hoodie, and I had a regular T-shirt on and shorts, and I was just fine. Scott was over there all huddled up around his wife, trying to stay warm.
They said, "Come south, enjoy the warmth." Damn, it was warmer up here than what it was in New Orleans.
If you don't believe me, I got it on video.
He does. Actually, I'm going to do a video here shortly of the whole trip. I just had to get out the sponsorship video, but anyways, it is my youngest daughter's birthday today, so I have to go because Dad has to start making the dough because she wants homemade pizza crust.
Linda made it.
Oh, Linda, look at that. Oh, she was out of control the other night.
Yep.
On Carrie's on Carrie's live, Miss Linda, she was a little out of control, possibly.
You're gonna have to define out of control.
You're gonna have to go watch. But
that'll be easy, Tiny. That'll be real easy. Everyone's gonna win because if you go on that cruise with as many opportunities you have to eat and you don't gain weight, you must have stayed in your room because I guarantee there's food like out the wazoo.
24/7.
Oh, and free ice cream, and it's like really. You're just gonna the pizza bar.
They said that they serve anywhere from 20 to 30,000 ice cream cones a week. Every time that is a cruise ship staple. 7 o'clock in the morning, you walk by a self-serve ice cream. Guess what, folks? You're having an ice cream cone. Midnight on your way back to your room, you're stopping by to get ice cream. No, there's no chocolate fountain anymore, Tony. None of that stuff. They don't. After COVID, they took a lot of that stuff away.
Yeah, the fondues went away with the Love Boat.
Yeah.
That chocolate fountain.
Anyways, I got to go. I'm going to cut it down to an hour and a half today. I'm going to start reeling it back a little bit. And guys, we have Gillum Farms going live tonight at 6.
Right.
So go out, Johnny and Christine are, I believe, 50 away from 9 or the 1K. So if you don't have them as part of your family, please add them. They're great folks. They're actually coming on the cruise with us. And you know what? They're pretty trusting people. They only knew us for a week and a half, and they said, these people are crazy. We got to go on this cruise with them. And they signed up.
Yeah, so before they went on to the meetup, I think they had like 400 subscribers. After the meetup, they were up to 800 and something.
Yeah, they're at 9, last night, 950 something.
Yeah. So also tonight, I don't know if you're familiar with a channel called My Wild Home. This is a couple, Ryan and Melody, who purchased an island in BC or British Columbia, up in that area. 12, I think it's 12 hours north of Vancouver. They have this island that they purchased, and it's 62 or 63 acre island.
Yeah.
And they have awesome adventure, awesome videos that they put out. So if you're going to watch them, or you go sub to My Wild Home, HOLM.
Jesse will put the link in.
Start it from the very beginning and work your way back, or work your way to today, because it's an awesome adventure. They're going to do their very first live tonight at 7 o'clock Central, which is
Central, yeah.
Which is 8 o'clock Eastern.
I believe they're right after the Gillums. But definitely, even if you have 2 devices, please support both.
Yeah,
they're both amazing people.
Yep.
And yeah, it's absolutely awesome. Johnny and Christine and the Holmes as well are amazing folks. Jesse and I have been chatting with them pretty much right from whenever they got on. Jesse led me to them, and now we chit chat all the time. They're great folks.
Awesome. They're great folks. She is so funny. When she gets with her sister, they're like Lucy and Ethel.
Yeah,
just like.
Look at there was a lurker sitting here.
Yeah,
Christine was lurking.
Gillum, yeah.
So they're on at 5. So after Gillum's, then everybody head over to
My Wild Home.
My Wild Homes, and Jesse will put the link out here. Already did.
Yeah,
and if you can support both, I know Jesse and I would much appreciate that.
Yep.
It's absolutely amazing. Like, they're bringing heavy equipment.
So I also want to make mention about Gillum Farms. You got to go watch Gillum Farms, because it's the first place that you'll ever see a flip-flop farmer. He does all this stuff in flip-flops. So
Steel toe flip-flop, foot protection.
Yeah, so for OSHA purposes, they're OSHA approved flip-flops.
Yep.
Flip-flop farmer. That's what.
Yeah.
I dubbed him that name. So if y'all hear it, it came from here.
Yeah. The mod father got him on that one, but again, they're great folks. I only got to meet them for a short time at the meetup.
I didn't even get to meet them because
No,
I left
they
before
were coming and you were going.
exactly. So I didn't get to meet them. So, or actually, let's say it this way: we had to leave, so you didn't get to meet us. Just saying.
There you go.
No, I'm just joking. Yeah.
Yeah, OSHA flip flops. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to make a T-shirt. The flip flop farmer.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, excellent, Linda. Yes, they're great, great people. Mile While Home. Yep. They get into it's just amazing how they came to Ontario to get a barge to take everything across the.
Well, it went something like 2,500 miles to go buy a barge and then take it all the way across. And they had to go across these different provinces, and every one of them you have to go through border, right? And they had every one of them had something different that they had to do. You need to watch their adventure, and don't start in the middle. Start at the very beginning because it makes sense. It's a chronological. It's almost like season 1, episode 1, episode 2, episode. And if you follow it, you'll understand what's going on. But it's
and the cinematography is for folks that have just started doing this that had no formal schooling or whatever. Amazing.
Yeah, she's got a great talent for editing, so she's doing really well.
She is.
Yeah. But, so we have enough flip flop farmer there. It must be an epidemic. It must be an epidemic.
There you go.
People got some really strong toes.
Well, it'll only take one little oops, and the flip flop farmer will be the toeless flip flop farmer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, so yes, please go make sure you support Christine and Johnny tonight, and then My Wild Homes, and I believe Dale and Nan come on at 9:00. So another full night.
Yeah.
Of
Bland's Ranch comes on after that too. They come on at 8:00 Central.
Who? Sorry.
Bland's Promised Land Ranch comes on at 8:00 Central as well.
I think they canceled again this week because Monica's
okay. Well, if they're normally on Thursdays at 8 Central.
But Monica's at she's in Maryland, visiting family. I know they canceled last week. I'm not sure if they're actually going to go live tonight or not. But yes, definitely check out all these channels. You need 2 devices tonight.
At least. Or multiple screens like I got.
Well, yeah. That he can run 6 people at once and moderate them all.
Are you talking about Bill from Alaska's Last Frontier?
Oh, right. Yes. Bill from Alaska's Lost Frontier is on tonight, too. I forgot about Bill being on.
Okay, I'll put his.
So it's going to be a busy night of
lives.
Busy night of lives tonight, guys. So if we can, let's at least, share them out.
Yeah.
Because if you do a couple and you share them all out, hopefully other people will. And let's see if we cannot get Christine and Johnny to 1,000 for their live tonight.
Yeah, but let's see if we can get them up to 1,000 before they start their live.
Well, yeah, Christine, if you've
it'll be at 1K already.
Christine, if you haven't done a thumbnail, do up a thumbnail for tonight. But I do believe, because I liked it, I will share it out. All the thumbnails for tonight for the lives, I'll share out on my community page. Oh, there you go, 968. Right on. They're just about there, guys. That's pretty easy to hit the 1K. Yeah. Okay, Christine, I will definitely share yours out, and I'll whoever has a community page, please share all these fine folks, because this is what it's about. I miss Jesse. He ran away.
Okay, I was just putting in that link, making sure I got it right. That's the Gillum link for live.
Yep.
Yep. All right, Scott. Well, thanks a lot for letting me come up.
There you go. 969. Gillums are at now. So there's there's going to be no issues on getting these folks to 1K.
Yeah, 31 away. Come
If
on.
we can all share them out on our community page. I know Christine and Johnny are going to be over the moon. Their first live, or one of.
Yeah, it's not their first.
It's not their first, but it's
like their second or third.
Yeah, it's their second or third. It's lives are new to them. I mean,
Correction. This will be their sixth live.
oh, is it?
Yeah, they have 6 other ones. Well, a 30-minute, 12
Okay.
minute, 4-minute, 1 hour, and last.
It's their second official live.
Second official long live, if you will.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, let's try to share them out and get them to 1K before they get up. And yeah, let's give them a big old hug and a welcome to the community. So
There's Miss Ann saying goodbye. Blessings.
Yeah.
Love you. I'm sorry I missed your live today, but I've been working on Mom's.
hey, Miss Ann, you know your favorite. I was there.
Okay, Scott. We'll let him think that, Miss Ann.
That's okay, Miss Ann. You know who's always there for you.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Uh-huh. But
Lisa, she says me.
yeah, pretty much. But anyways, guys, everybody have a blessed week, and we will see you next Thursday, or you might see me in a new live. And yes, if you haven't, book Cruising Alaska 25. We've only got a few spots left before the 30 giveaway, and I would like to do that next weekend.
Well, we'll try. But remember,
Well, we need about 4 or 5 people more.
there's no risk because everything can be reimbursed if you decide not to do it between now and April 24th of 2025. So,
Yep. Anyways, guys,
get on board. Don't miss the boat.
toodles.